Imagine a hidden danger, silently waiting, that can inflict devastating harm without warning. When we hear the word landmine, a single image often comes to mind, but the reality of these devices is more nuanced and legally complex than you might expect. No, not all landmines are considered anti-personnel weapons. While the term landmine often conjures images of devices designed to harm people, international humanitarian law makes a crucial distinction between different types of mines based on their intended target and function. The primary reason for this distinction lies in their design and purpose. Anti-personnel mines, as their name suggests, are designed to be detonated by the presence, proximity, or contact of a person. Their intent is to incapacitate, injure, or kill individuals. In contrast, anti-vehicle mines, also known as anti-tank mines, are designed to disable or destroy vehicles and are typically activated by a much greater pressure or magnetic signature, far exceeding what a person could exert. This difference in activation mechanism and target is fundamental to their classification and legal treatment. Understanding this distinction is vital for applying the relevant international laws. The use, stockpiling, production, and transfer of anti-personnel mines are largely prohibited under the 1997 Ottawa Treaty, also known as the Mine-Bin Treaty, which has been widely ratified by over 160 countries. However, anti-vehicle mines are not subject to the same outright ban. Instead, their use is regulated by Protocol 2 of the Convention on Certain Conventional Weapons, requiring specific safeguards to protect civilians, such as marking minefields and providing warnings. This legal differentiation highlights the broader principle of distinction in international humanitarian law, which mandates parties to an armed conflict to distinguish between combatants and civilians, and between military objectives and civilian objects. Anti-personnel mines are deemed inherently indiscriminate because they cannot distinguish between a soldier and a child, making them particularly problematic under IHL. While anti-vehicle mines are not universally banned, their deployment must still adhere strictly to the rules of proportionality and precautions in attack, ensuring they do not cause excessive civilian harm. Grasping this key difference between anti-personnel and anti-vehicle mines is essential for appreciating the global efforts to protect civilians and regulate warfare. It underscores how legal frameworks meticulously classify weapons not just by their physical characteristics, but by their intended effect and their capacity for indiscriminate harm, ultimately aiming to mitigate human suffering in times of conflict.